Hey everyone, good morning, Melissa here, and I wanted to do a video today and just kind of talk about when you plateau while you're on a whole food plant-based diet. And I know I see people saying, oh, I haven't lost any weight in 2 weeks, I haven't lost any weight in a month, or, that's nothing, people. So I was probably on the longest plateau ever. If you've watched any of my videos from the winter where I'm complaining about lack of activity and how I'm bored and how I'm trying to use the bike trainer and everything like that just to get regular activity in. When I did that video, I was in the 124 range. I had gotten down to 120, and then I went back up to like 123, 124, and then I was stuck there forever. As soon as the weather got nice, I was able to kind of slowly get down to that 120, and then again right there. So if I consider that 120 through 124 my plateau, I was stuck in that range for like 6-7 months, people. So 2 weeks is nothing. And I kind of started on Facebook when I finally reached 119 this week. And I was posting about that. I had a lot of people say congratulations, and a lot of people say, how do you do it? And, thank you for telling me it's okay if it takes a while. And I wanted to do this video because of that, because in that post, I said that I just kind of started thinking that that's probably the weight I'm meant to be at, that I have a lot of loose skin, and there's, trust me, there's plenty of loose skin. And I figured with my goal weight being around the 110 to 115 range, I figured if that loose skin was gone, like if I had one of those mommy makeovers where they got rid of all the skin on my arms, on my boobs, alongside my boobs, my belly, my butt, my thighs, that I'd be 115 because it probably weighs that much, if not more. So I just kind of got into that mindset of, you know what? This is probably the smallest I'm going to be. Can't complain because I fit into a 00 now. So just keep doing what you're doing. And and even though I was stuck for that long period of time, I maintained. I never went beyond that 124. And then as soon as the weather was nice and I was more active, that was gone and nothing I had to worry about. But that 120, I wanted that 119 so bad. So I've been doing a lot of bike riding instead of running lately. Again, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that in June I did 200 miles on my bike. It was a personal challenge that I set for myself. And I took a week off in the beginning of July. And then I did really good with 1 week where I had like 60 or 70 miles in. I wanted to hit 100 for the week. And then my knee kind of decided to suck again. So people sometimes ask, what is it about my knee? So, God, like 20 years ago, I got in those sumo wrestling suits with my now ex-husband. And if you are ever in those suits, they weigh about 80 pounds. And if someone smacks into you, don't try to stay standing. You will screw up your knee. I tore cartilage in my knee when I tried to stay upright when he plowed into me. So it's ridiculous that the issues that I have with my knee now are from that. That stupid sumo wrestling suit is what has screwed up my knee. And so, gosh, it was like a week or 2 weeks ago, my knee all of a sudden one day out of the blue decided it didn't want to be able to function right and let me put any weight on it. And I had a day where I had to go grocery shopping and use the electric carts again. And, and I was babying it and doing the RICE, which is the rest, the ice, the compression, and elevation. And it's better. It feels a little weak. So I decided to take this week off of exercising too. I decided, you know what? I'm just going to take the week off because it just doesn't feel 100%. And I'd hate to go balls to the wall and do my long bike rides and make it worse again. So I decided to take it easy. And I've lost 2 pounds this week. So like this morning, you know, not only a couple days ago did I hit that 119, but this morning I'm now at 118. I'm not eating anything different. The only thing different that I've done as far as food this week was because I felt like eating mass quantities of food. I'd been making riced cauliflower, like a frozen bag from Aldi's. It's just rice, it's just cauliflower rice, so go for it. And I'd eat an entire bag of that with like mushrooms, broccoli, onions added to it. And the one day I added some of my potato carrot cheese sauce. So if you're saying, oh, where's the recipe for that? Look at my videos, it's there. And I'd eat the entire thing because I wanted large quantities of food. So, you know, that's the greatest thing about eating whole food plant-based is you can eat low calorie, and to coin a phrase from Dr. Furman, nutrient dense foods. So I'm eating a large amount of low calorie food so I can eat a large amount of food. So I don't feel deprived, I feel stuffed. So I ate that this week instead of so many salads for a second meal for dinner. You know, and I was eating a veggie burger. Sometimes I'll make a veggie burger and I'll cut it up into 3 pieces and put them on lettuce leaves with, you know, lettuce, or not with lettuce, but with tomatoes, onions, and then ketchup and mustard. And I eat 3 lettuce leaves burgers, you know. So I did that this week too. So I really, other than that, I really hadn't eaten anything different this week, but it seems like it's just started clicking again. So the whole point of this video is if you're on this journey and you plateau, it doesn't matter if it's for a week, it doesn't matter if it's for a month, it doesn't matter if it's for 6 months. This is the healthiest way to live. This feels amazing, even if the scale's not moving. And I know people say, don't get on the scale. I get on the scale every day. So you know what? When people say that, you can listen to them if you want to. I don't. I get on my scale every single day. And, you know, don't let the scale not moving derail you and have you think, oh, this doesn't work. I'm going to go and eat a burger, or I'm depressed, so give me this bag of chips. Just stay the course, because sometimes your body just needs a rest from losing it, and sometimes it just clicks and starts up again. And you know, if I had given up, I certainly would not be where I am right now. So don't give up. Try to remember, and I'm going to take a sip of my coffee real quick. I'm using my daughter's mug, which today my coffee has coconut milk creamer in it instead of my usual bad for me silk almond milk creamer. I'm trying to get off the sugary stuff, so I'm getting there. But don't give up. Don't think that don't get so depressed that you let yourself derail yourself. We are our own worst enemies on this journey. Whether we are going to be successful or not really just depends on in here. And if you want to stay getting healthier, if you want to stay losing weight, don't let little bumps in the road stop you, because you're still on the road. So don't let them get you off the road and get you back to where you were. There's something that motivational speaker Lisa Nichols said in a video, and I love this saying, and I have an event coming up next week, and I plan on saying this at the event because to me it really hit home. And so that's why I want to share it with you. She said that she had to let the old Lisa die so the new Lisa can live. So let's think about that. If you eating the SAD diet, the standard American diet, were sick and fat and, you know, all these different health problems, not sleeping well, not breathing well, you know, whatever it is, headaches, diabetes, heart disease, all these different things. You have to let the habits that got you there go. You have to kill them. You have to stop them. They are what got you to that point in the first place. And if you want the new you, the new Melissa, to live healthy and happy and a long life at the weight that you want, then you have to let all those old habits go. You have to say, you know what, I don't care how lousy I'm feeling. I'm not going to eat that bag of Doritos. I'm not going to go to McDonald's after dinner, and I'm not going to go and get donuts and, you know, and all this junk, all this poison, and continue to put that into my body. I'm not going to do that anymore, because the new me is so worth not having what the old me used to have. So when I heard that, I thought to myself, oh my God, the light bulb went off, and I said, I had to let the old Melissa die. And people ask me, what made you never cheat and go back and everything like that? And I have that one video up where I say, hey, I was on that couch. I couldn't walk for a month. This is where I think. And when you think of something so profound and deep, you got to get deep into your soul for your why. And when you realize that that old you was not working, you got to let her or him go. You need to just let them go away. And that includes everything that got them to that point. And you need to do things completely different. And I knew that because I was freaking miserable. And I knew 16 months ago when I started this that I needed to do this for myself. And you need to do this for yourself too. So that's what I wanted to say. If you're plateauing, just stay the course, stick it out. Don't let it affect you and go back to those old ways that got you where you were in the first place. Keep with it, because I'm like 3 pounds away from my goal weight. My goal for me now is when I get another pound or 2 down to start working mostly on just muscle toning and building and not even really do all that much cardio. Like this week I've lost 2 pounds. I haven't done anything other than just regular walking around doing stuff. Like I'm still getting 10,000 steps in and I felt like I'm not doing anything. So just stay the course. You can do it, and I'm here for you when you need it. So, you know, like me on Facebook, because I'm mostly there, you know, all the time, and I have 2 Facebook groups. Those links are below. And, you know, I'll see you soon. Stay the course. Proud of you. I know you can do it. So have a great day, everyone. Bye.